everyone. I just wanted to share a few things with you. Sometimes you get this dream tucked away in your heart and you think, I would love to serve the Lord in this way or do this or do that. And it just kind of sits there and you push pause on it for a while. And then at some point or another, the Lord kind of taps on your shoulder and says, it's time. And so I feel like that's really what's happened with our new podcast, What's the Bible Say? Rebecca Fussell and I have talked for years about doing a podcast. In fact, several years ago, we were at a retreat in Iowa, Cresco, Iowa, High Renewed Gals. We were on a retreat there, and on our way back on the plane, we came up with all sorts of ideas. We had names for a podcast. We had ideas for topics that we wanted to talk about, and we kind of hashed it out. We literally changed the world from Cresco, Iowa to Jacksonville, Florida. But we kind of, put that on the back burner of our hearts for a while, and we never really did anything. And a little bit later, we talked about it again, and we were like, really want to start a podcast. And for me personally, I remember when I became a Christian, one of the things I wanted to do was be a voice. I didn't have to be a face, but I just wanted to be a voice for the Lord. And so I'm just praying about it, and seeking God's face on the best way I could do that. The best way I could, make him known, to know him and to make him known. That's what he calls us to do. So, I talked about it to Rebecca some more, and we said, let's just pray about it. So a while back, kind of mid-year last year, 2023, we said, let's just see what God leads us to do. You pray, I'll pray, and we'll see. And the next thing we're feeling like the Lord is leading us to do it. And we start, What's the Bible Say? We started that in October. So we kind of launched softly. It was a soft entrance into the wide world of podcasting. And I am so tech challenged, and she would admit she's pretty tech challenged too. So we need to get our friend Brian to help us. My son DJ helped big time and came up with the logo and all of that good stuff too. But I just want to say, if God's calling you to do something, just because it's not happening now doesn't mean it won't happen at all. And for us, we did the soft launch, but now we're trying to jump into 2024 with our feet wet and kind of diving in a little bit more. And we would love for you to help us, love for you to join us. There are 3 things I personally would love for all of my friends out there to help do, and that's to help us launch this. And that would be 1, go over to Apple and please subscribe to What's the Bible Say podcast. And you can also leave a review there. So first, subscribe to the podcast on Apple or Spotify. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is What's the Bible Say podcast. You may even need to put my name in there, Stephanie Schott. And the reason is because of us being so new, YouTube doesn't even know where we're at. So go ahead and subscribe there. Listen to some podcasts, or watch the YouTube, because sometimes you'd rather watch it anyway. But go ahead and leave a review and put likes on them and comments. Those really do help a lot. They help kind of let Apple, Spotify, and YouTube know that we are actually there and we are actually a functioning ministry. And then so subscribe to YouTube, subscribe to Apple or Spotify, and then 2 would be leave a review, do likes, comments, engage, and then we'll be able to engage back with you. And then finally, share the podcast with your friends, share the YouTube, the video with your friends, but please share about us trying to get the truth out, because the Bible says the truth will set you free. And we know that personally from our own experience. And I believe God will use his word. It says his word will not return void. And that's what we're sharing. What does the Bible say about whatever it is in the cultural, issues of our day, whatever it is you have a question about, the Bible has an answer. And so that's what we're doing. We're trying to share what's the Bible say about, and then fill in the blanks with whatever your question is and whatever is on the hearts of the people who are listening. Also, addressing our culture. The reason that I feel like there's so much of a disconnect between reality, common sense isn't common anymore. People have questions about basic biology and things that they shouldn't even question. And the reason that is because there's a void. And people are looking for answers, but they're looking in the wrong places. We want to give them a place they can go listen and find out what's the Bible say, and find out the right answers for the questions that they're asking today. So please help. Please help by subscribing, leaving reviews, and by sharing. Thanks so much, and God bless.